How do you shop on AliExpress from Kenya? First, go to the top right where you see the flag. Here, we look for our country, leave the language as English, and set the currency. You can change it if you want. I leave it in US dollars and click Save. Now I show you step by step how to make a purchase. Now I'm going to show you step by step how to buy and what you need to keep in mind. As you can see, there are a lot of products here, many offers, and actually at the top you'll find even more. In fact, here we find a product offer and we also see product categories here, but what we are going to do is pick a sample product and I'll show you what you need to look at. First of all, let's pick a random product. Let's choose this product here on the right. It's already showing up for us, and let's take a closer look at everything. We need to keep in mind, first of all, on the left side, we should check the photos to see if they really match the product description, which is this one here. Always remember to pay close attention to the title of the product because sometimes you can get confused. For example, they might be showing you this iPhone here, but it turns out they're not selling the iPhone, they're actually selling this battery. That's why it's important to tell the difference because sometimes people feel cheated when they see one product in the pictures but receive something else. But it's because they didn't read this part of the title. Then also remember that when we search for products within AliExpress, the moment we see the price, the lowest price appears. Available. What do I mean by this? When you open the product listing, you notice that if, for example, I change something here, like the color of the product or the specifications, you'll see that some options cost more than others. For example, this one here costs 15.22 and this other one is 16.18. That's why before you know how much it costs, you need to specifically choose which variation or size of the product you want. That way, you know the final price. After you've read and checked all this, scroll down to where the reviews are shown. And here, the important thing is that it should have at least 4.5 stars and hopefully a good number of reviews as well. For example, in this case, it only has 15. I recommend a minimum of 30. Or even 50 just to be sure that real people are actually buying these products. Now, let's click where it says See More. Here, we are going to filter using this image icon so that we can read and, most importantly, see real pictures of the products. The photos you see at the top of the AliExpress page are, let's say, edited and look really good, while the photos here in the reviews are actual photos from customers who have bought this specific product. So here, you can already see more for comparison. For example, next to a hand, you can tell the exact size on a table. And here, you can see every detail of what it's really like. Once you've chosen the product you want, now we move to the right side to make the purchase. Now here, you need to be sure about the person selling it to you. What you can do is click on it and you'll go to the shop or see the products this person is offering. You can check here in this section to see how many positive or negative reviews they have overall because this person doesn't just sell this one product. They actually sell several others, so it's obviously better if they have generally positive reviews. Then this will show up depending on where you are, just click on it. And here, what you need to do is specifically choose your country. After that, you'll select based on your location. And that's it. This applies here. Remember, depending on where you are, on the left side where the price is, it might include some taxes, also depending on your location. Then here it appears at the bottom. The shipping price, in this case, it is completely free, but it doesn't have a tracking number. That means we won't be able to track the product to know where in the world it is or if it has already arrived in our city. Or even if it has already reached our home. That's why I recommend that you buy products that have a tracking option. This is simple, you just search Denta, and when you select free shipping, it should show you if tracking is included. Then, here it will specifically show the date when the product will arrive at your house or at the place you chose to receive it. After this, if you want, you can also change the quantity. You can choose the number of products you want. You can increase it here, then depending on what you want, you just order it. I leave it at 1 and click where it says Buy Now. Once I click Buy Now, this pops up for me. Here, my shipping address appears. It's censored because it's my personal address, but I can click here where it says Change and adjust the address to wherever I am. Next, In. Payment methods, depending on where you are, you'll see options here to add a credit or debit card or some other payment methods. This depends on your location, like I mentioned, and as you can see. There's also an option for promo codes here. I'll leave one for you in the description if I can get access to it, and then here. In the summary, you'll see the price of the product and the shipping cost. This probably changed and increased because I only chose a very cheap product. That's why I recommend that you go to any product here and add several items. And once you add several products, the shipping cost will most likely go down, so it won't be so expensive. So what you can do is talk to friends or family who want to order from AliExpress, so you can all make one order together. That way, the shipping cost will go down significantly. It might stay the same, but obviously, since there are more products, it's much more worth it to make the purchase. And once you've made your purchase here, you click where it says place order, and when you get your tracking number, you'll come to this website called 17Track, just like it appears above. What you'll do is enter your order tracking numbers here and track them to know where your package is. Where is it? If it's already arrived in your country, or if it's already at your house, you need to keep a close eye to make sure your order actually gets delivered. Also, if your order doesn't arrive at your house or the place you chose, you can file a complaint with AliExpress. And of course, they'll refund your money, but for that you have to be very alert. Pay attention to the delivery date to remember it said the latest it would arrive is in May. So, when May comes, what you need to do is wait until that date, and if your product from this seller still hasn't arrived by then, you should file a claim so they can refund your money.